That's David from Freedom Founders. There's a different retirement reality today. What do I mean by that? Well, the good news is people are typically living longer, much longer today with medical advances and technology than ever before. And being able to keep the bodies healthy and moving forward, people are living to the late 80s, 90s, even into early 100s today. So that's exciting, but it's not so exciting from the financial standpoint because you see, with all the changes in technology, also there's been great changes in the economy, and we know there's a lot of tremendous volatility in the economy. The old ways, the traditional models of investment planning don't work anymore. In fact, most of the financial advisors who are working today with their various clients, the people even on Wall Street, don't remember when we had the days, the months, the years of what we called stagflation back in the 70s, when we ran up and had high interest rates. We had an economy that was dead in the water, but we had this high inflation. We've had falling interest rates since about 1980, 81, when interest rates were topped out at up to 21%. They've been falling for 36, 37, 38 years now, and we're at the bottom of that cycle. Interest rates can only go one way, and that's up. Now, how fast, no one can predict. We've had little or no inflation, at least per the government. There's always inflation running, but inflation's starting to heat up again. Now, I won't go into the whys of that. I do that on other memos and podcasts and videos. But understand this: as interest rates start to climb back up, as inflation starts to rear its ugly head, and I think it could rear its ugly head in a big way over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, many people are going to get caught in the trap where they thought they maybe had enough to retire on, and now they left their active income, they left their practice, and now they don't have enough. Healthcare costs are only going to go up. The inflation of overall consumer goods and living costs will go up. How do you protect your nest egg, what you have, against the ravages of inflation? The compound effect, compounding that increases one's investment portfolio, also has the same effect with inflation, decreasing the value of that portfolio. Same effect, and it can be huge over just a few years. You've got to learn today how to take your capital investment and invest it in a way that you can hedge. You can hedge against different kinds of markets. The only place I know how to do that is in real estate. And real estate is the biggest wealth builder there is out there. It hedges against the markets. You don't have to be in a speculative mode to make gains in real estate while the market's going up. The same token, when we have inflation or there's a down market, you actually can make more money. What's the key? It's not doing it all yourself. It's not being that rugged individualist that I know you are. You're used to figuring it all out for yourself. You're used to taking an idea and saying, how do I do this? And then you go do it. The problem is you don't have enough time or the expertise. The biggest key is the who. Who can help you make the connections and design a blueprint that can take you from where you are today and multiply those investment assets and get you in position so that when you're ready to take your foot off the pedal, not depending upon your labor to make your living any longer, those capital assets not only will provide for you, but they'll continue to grow, not deplete, but grow. That's what we do in Freedom Founders. Our members are not afraid because when they've got their capital working for them, they know that capital will continue to work for them for the rest of their lives and even have capital to pass on to their heirs. What more could you ask for? That's my tip for today. Remember, always stay focused on your freedom. I'll see you next time.